What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Sci Fi Bookery. I'm Josh, and this is part two of my gigantic book haul that I've been sitting on for a few weeks. Well, it's more like a few weeks of compiled books that have been sitting around, but this is part two of that. So let's dig right into it. These are the two big bags of books that I'm getting into now, and it's completely at random. Like, I just stack stuff up and I get to it. So none of this is organized. So you're going to see some of these books are related to some of the books from the last video, which I'll pop up above. And you can watch that if you want to or whatever. Don't watch it. I don't care. I just do this stuff. But I'm really happy like you guys are enjoying these kinds of videos because I love book haul videos. I love to see what other people get. And I love to show what I get because, you know, we can connect that way. So let's get right into it. Michael Crichton, how do you pronounce this? Andromeda, yep. It's a strain of whatever that is. But this was another one this was one that was recommended to me. And I like Michael Crichton, so I thought, hey, why not? This is Stardock. So this was 100%, the cover sold me on it. Look at that. So it's a doctor of the stars, Stardock. I originally thought it said Stardog, and I was like, oh, that sounds sick. But it's a doctor that performs surgery on aliens or something. I have no idea. Her job is healing the body, human or otherwise. I don't know if it'll be good or interesting. I've never heard of S.L. Vile, so whatever, we'll see. This was super cool find, and it got jacked up now that I look at it. That's a bummer. Anyways, Jurassic Park in this really cool. I want to get all of them now. I want to see actually if they're all there. I can't remember if I showed this already in another book haul. I don't remember at all. But yeah, it's super cool. I got this like a while ago. But the spine is bent, so you know somebody actually read this one. So I always love that. But I thought this hardcover version was really cool. If you haven't watched the Book Was Better book club, check that out. Jurassic Park was last month's read. This month's read is Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep by Philip K. Dick. And I talk about the book and the movie and which one I preferred and the differences between them. So I will pop the Jurassic Park one up here so you can watch it. Check out that cover. Elijah Wood on The Fellowship of the Rings. It's the first movie, well, first book, I guess, in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. The Millennium Project. Now, don't get that mistaken with, what's the other one? The Falcon Project? Pigeon Project? Millennium Project. This looks pretty cool. So it's all about Y2K. And is an interesting concept. I remember Y2K, and it was like not as big of a deal as people made it out to be. But since that was written specifically for that time, I thought, hey, that might be a cool read. Treasure Island, classic. This is another one of my classics that I'm getting. I don't pick up all of them, but if they have a cool vintage cover, might look cool on a shelf, I keep those for the kids and such. As you know, I've been trying to get into modern books, non-sci-fi books, and been having a hard time with that. But this one, Bookman Dead Style. What's cool is on the back it says praise for Helvetica and Block. So I have a feeling that this Paige Shelton writes books about, it says a dangerous type mystery, writes books about like type fonts and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm a graphic designer, so that sounds really cool to me. It's probably going to be terrible, but even if it's just like a cutesy little story about that cat and a typewriter, I'd still read it. Angela's Ashes, like I said, I get these to give away because these are between Angela's Ashes and Tis are my favorite memoirs. I love a good quality Irish story memoir. They're always fun. James Bond, license renewed. So he had his license to kill, but apparently it was revoked. So he couldn't kill anymore, but then he got his license renewed. I don't know. These James Bond books are always very pulpy and usually horribly written, but John Gardner, that's a different author than the last one that I found, but I love James Bond, so I got to pick those up. This is a Christmas Carol right here. Isn't that great? Again, that was sort of a vintagey looking. It's not super old, probably like 80s. Oh, 1980 exactly. But yeah, so you gotta have that. in your collection there. So shout out to Art from Art at the Bookshelf Odyssey. So I'm going to link him down below too. Edgar Allan Poe. This is a collection of short stories, 10 Great Mysteries. Edgar Allan Poe. And I love book. I love a good book. I love a good book. Miss Hunter. Miss Hunter, if you're out there and you want this book back, I assume it was in your classroom. So that's cool. I like Edgar Allan Poe. Who doesn't really? And it's sort of like a generic statement. Here's a couple more Lord of the Ring trilogies. We got The Two Towers and The Hobbit. Again, I'm just picking these up because eventually I'll find a full matching set and then I'll just give the rest away. But those were really cool vintage covers. Another Michael Crichton, Rising Sun. This one was not recommended to me, but I figured, hey, I might as well give it a shot. It is literally falling apart. Somebody loved this book. But so, man, I don't know, maybe it's going to be awesome. We got a couple more here. This was a mistake, but it wasn't a mistake. So I picked it up, and then I put it back, and then I took it again just because it's C.S. Lewis. This is The Magician's Nephew. I love C.S. Lewis, so I would grab anything by him, but this was kind of like really jacked up. So I put it back thinking, I'll find it again. But then I'm like, when am I going to find The Magician's Nephew? It's the 6th book in the Chronicle of Narnia series. I'm like, I'm not going to find that book again. So I did grab it. And like I said, they're like 33 cents, so why not? All right, last book in this gigantic book haul is A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court. I love anything King Arthur related. All those stories are awesome to me, and I love this. And Mark Twain, not necessarily one of my favorites, but I do enjoy a good Mark Twain yarn. Comment down below which one it is. But that is the Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court. And we might even do this for a Book Was Better book club, since there was a movie made out of that. So that was it, guys. That is a gigantic, epic book haul there. And I'm super excited that everybody could join me for this gigantic, epic book haul in 2 parts. And guys, coming up on the channel, all kinds of fun stuff. We got the Book Was Better book club. I already did pop the link up above there. But the next one is Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? And then after this, at the end of the month, you'll find out what next month is, which I don't even know what it's going to be yet. But I'm trying to pick ones that are fun, that are challenging, that are different than, like I did Jurassic Park, the first one. That's like a huge blockbuster movie. But I want to find ones where it's like, maybe some people haven't seen the movie or read the book, and kind of be like more of a challenging thing. If anybody's reading along, so far it's mostly just me. But hey, maybe it'll catch on. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I'm just happy to be doing these videos again. It's been too long since I've been talking about books with you guys, well, to my phone, I guess, is who I'm talking to right now. But anyways, this has been fun, so we'll do it again another time. Check out some more content coming. I'm trying to do some like shorts, like YouTube shorts now, like just little ones, because Bookjack put out a video. I'll put the link down below for his video. It was brilliant about how short form videos are, killing people's brains and stuff like that, and keeping books out of their hands. So I thought that was pretty fascinating. So what I'm going to do is create some short form videos, but we'll do that another time. But thank you guys so much for watching. This is the Sci Fi Bookery. I'm Josh, and we will most definitely see you next time.